over to this and stay. Couldn't make her stay. How are you going to get home? Oh, yeah? That's a good. I brought some rope. Out your ass. It looks like a moose up there, though. So I got room. I got room. What about Philadelphia? You not coming, right?
No, I want to thank you. Holy cow.
You coming to your own side? Coming to mine? I got to know how many seats I got. Did you not ask? Pardon? Yeah, I have it. I'm not asking you to come. Carmel? Carmel Candy? Hey, Bob, I want to know what the cinnamon girl. What's the cinnamon? Yeah, something like that girl, Mira Costa that we had on the show. Did that one thing. Here's the cinnamon girl. Okay, here we are. You've got David Wilson. Excellent. What do you see the extension on this man's stick? On the American team, going up against Jacques Lorenz.
They're coming out going 100 miles an hour.
They got to stay in the ring there, George.
Yeah, they're running into us almost.
They're staying up here on the table. I'll see you later. Ooh.
All right. Good combination. They're going to have to check the power.
Right. No, that's right. We're getting up into the weight classes. So if he's going to hit that hard, he's going to hit that hard. So everybody's going to hit less hard.
Standing 8 count. Standing 8 count. Okay, this one is going to be, you can see how fiery those axe kicks coming in there.
Don't fool around with Wilson. You get him mad.
And Wilson looks like he's studied his technique quite well. And he's also had a few street fights. So when you get in close and you start letting the hands go, it's all about what you know and how hard you train.
Now, I think that we're calling time here because there's no coverage on the heel
Right.
of the foot. No good. Okay,
hook kick to the head would be devastating.
Yeah, we're going to run over and see. Okay, we need a boot which covers the heel, so that in the case of, as you said, a hook kick, sitting back kick, there is coverage. Because if that heel comes down and sneaks inside your head, it can be very, very dangerous. And we are looking, even, people look at this and say, gee, they're full. Well, we are looking for safety, and these matches are very, very highly regulated. The helmets are especially designed, the headgear, hand gear, and that kind of referee, he's the stopgap here before things get out of hand.
Well, one thing that you can say right now is going on, a lot of coaching on the sidelines. The South African fighter who just took a standing 8 count, this is going to give him a chance to take a little bit of coaching and assess his technique. That will give him an additional chance to come out with a game plan. I'm sure in the American corner he's being told to watch out. Just don't come blasting in and to keep the techniques ahead of the charge. Okay. Going to referee to Rondo Van Vliet. Get both men ready, and here we are resuming action. All right, that's going to be a low call.
Wilson is not going to wait long.
No, that's going to be a low kick warning.
I have to be corrected. In the last match, Shelly Taylor is 22, and I made a mistake there.
Okay. All right, now both men are a little more cautious. They're not just firing at each other. The South African trying to counter punch and kick, but he's stepping out.
South African stepping out of that ring. They got to keep them up there in the ring. That was a nice punch by Wilson, flying.
Overhand left and right by Wilson. as he blitzes coming in.
Tough to keep up with these two guys. They're really flying around. If you look over there, you'll see David Wilson's son. It's the gold chain on him.
Oh, yeah, and he's into this fight. Good block and a good counter by Wilson to the South African fighter. He's starting to mix up the techniques, John. Combinations in and out. Overhand left and right.
Wilson is really a spark plug on his team. He likes to get them going and really get them cooking.
He's busy right now. And he's going to push the advantage. Probably a few seconds left in this round.
He's busy, but he's got his style of fighting. He's not going to give it up, even if you make him mad.
But he should keep that front right hand up. Good combination on the part of Wilson as he takes a left hook coming in and he's blocking and countering. But anything can happen, John.
And not to take anything away from Jacques Lorenz, but these are both fast fighters. The fighters have been very evenly matched up till now, and this is no exception. They both are fast, quick hands, same size, same weight, and that's time.
I think Jacques a little surprised by Wilson's speed, and it's bewildering him because when he throws out a technique, he gets two in return.
Well, we saw Wilson yesterday fighting at the previous event, the Metropolitan Nationals, that led up to this today, and when noticing his kick, mentioned to John Rodriguez that we were going to try and clock his kicks a little bit later on and see exactly how fast they work. We'll have to do that. We'll get back in there and clock and see how fast they go.
All right, both men are getting instructions in the corner. The South African fighter is going to have to be more aggressive. He's going to have to take more chances this round.
I don't think he can with David Wilson in the ring.
Yeah, I
He's
definitely...
got to stand there and try and posture himself and see if he can take advantage of any mistakes Wilson makes, which are going to happen in a fraction of a second.
Exactly. Well, you know, a lot of them...
They're just going to have to slug it out some more and see who ends up standing.
Definitely. Because when you throw a lot of techniques, even if you miss one, you got another one coming behind you.
I couldn't count him. Wilson must have put out about 10 punches in that series of blows that put Lorenz down. And Lorenz, even though he got a standing 8 count, wasn't stunned. He had his feet up when he was down. He was ready to fight. All right, he was able to count how many times he got hit. But then, like 1, 2, 3, 4, you know. Hey, watch Wilson's hands once he gets in. Look at that nice axe kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I think I missed a couple. So these guys are fast.
Oh, yeah, it's coming hot and heavy.
They're not really getting good wood on the blows, but they are fast.
That's good. Somebody would be taking a nap right now if they were.
Steal a term from bowling. Ooh!
Kick to the back.
Kick, although I tell you, it wouldn't have been so bad if the fighter hadn't turned his back.
Yes.
If he'd taken it off the shoulder. And
One-point deduction.
And actually, T. Rondo Van Cleef gave a warning to the American fighter for kicking to the back. And I think that the South African has a little bit of blood coming from his nose. If I take this opportunity to breathe a few times, if that indeed is an option for him.
Well, yeah, that quick
wait a minute,
steamroller punching.
Discussion going on here. Okay, we're going to have the doctor have a look at this
I
bloody
think it's
nose.
a tooth or something on the left side of his face.
Let me not post you mean that may indeed be a cut in the lip.
Yeah. A cut or maybe a tooth that's been rattled a little bit. But you'll notice with all this contact, you have very few injuries because of the control and just the expertise on the part of the fighter on getting out of the way and knowing how to take a shot.
You know, I always have to thank our crew. Fellas are working very hard here today.
Definitely.
Bob Brown on camera, Stephen Mack.
Oh.
William O'Halvin.
Here was something that was funny. Wilson throws up, you know, a hook kick and holds it.
He was fighting. He was fighting while his leg was up on the other guy's shoulder. He doesn't care.
But before that, he did a showboat move. And the South African fighter tried to do it, couldn't get his leg up there. Wilson did it again, but attacked this time, and he swept him down. So 1 warning against the South African for holding and tripping.
I think Wilson has his opponent tracing the edge of the ring there. That's not a good sign.
Very true.
You're hanging on the edge of that red stripe. You're not beating your opponent.
That's right.
Place.
The next
Because
place
all
is
you
out.
have to do is to kick you right out of the ring.
As you just seen that hook kick to the head.
I'll tell you what that South African fighter uses. It's a knee. He's got a real good roundhouse knee kick to the midsection. And he tried to place twice on Wilson. Luckily he didn't connect it, but if he had,
it's going to be stopped, John. South African took a devastating left hook.
Excellent technique from Wilson. And
that could be a 10-7 round.
There goes Jacques Lorenz. Americans have now come up even. 2 matches to 2. You might as well start the event now because...
Well, I'll tell you, John. If they're going to score, if they're going by 10-8 rounds and they're going by 10-7 rounds, these last 2 victories by the Americans will put them ahead.
Yep.
The referee has stopped the fight.
Mr. Wilson blazes his way to TKO.
All right.
Making an official. Red Team USA winner.
There he is, the winner, David Wilson.
All right.
Waco, USA.